Hello everyone, it's Daniel Pereira and welcome to another video. And today, this video, we're going to be talking about how to win more jobs for your painting business. So if you're a painting business owner struggling to win more jobs effectively and efficiently, keep watching because we're going to break it down how and what tips I'm going to give you basically to use to basically win more jobs. So before we get started, I'd love for you guys to subscribe, like the video, and push notifications, and also leave a comment down below. It'll really help push this video out to more people in need of these tips. Other than that, let's get into it. So basically, the whole objective is to win more jobs with ease without doing any manipulative tactics to do so. But if you use these tips I'm going to give you, you'll be able to sell more efficiently, easier. You'll be able to basically charge more. It'll just be much easier to sell more jobs. You'll be able to sell over 30, 40, 50% of the estimates you give out because you're doing a better job doing so. So again, they'll let you basically charge way more money to basically pay, again, for better payment. It's just a whole domino effect when you do start selling way better. The first tip I can give you to basically help you sell more jobs with ease is establish trust with the customer beforehand and when you're during the estimate. If you're able to basically establish trust before meeting with the person, it'll give you a much better opportunity and better chance of winning the job when you're at the estimate, during the estimate appointment, because you have to basically do whatever you can basically on the phone call, through text, however you got in contact with them. If it's not through the phone, is establish trust every possible which way you can by showing them a lot of testimonials, reviews, past projects to show that you can do the work you promise. So when you give them the price, it's not like a big scare. Then your basically next objective is to establish even more trust to basically cling them for good based on the estimate appointments. Basically show them if you have like a business manual or a business, not business manual, but a business folder, basically showing all your reviews, all your past projects, your warranties and all that, so it can show basically the potential customer, your company is reputable and it'll do the work. It'll just do everything you promise, so they can trust you, giving you a lump sum, because getting your house painted inside or out is not cheap. So you really have to get these people to trust you with thousands of their own dollars to get this done, because paint costs a lot, labor costs a lot, and you're gonna cost a lot. So you have to really get them to trust you, so you'll be able to charge them more, also to win jobs in the first place. And the second tip, basically what you can do is put the customer first before the sale. If you're able to put the customer first before the sale, it'll make the sale even easier to basically win, because people know when you're being genuine about putting them first over the sale. Because we all know, customers do know that their sales tactics and stuff try to manipulate them to basically buying you over somebody else. But if you're actually genuine and putting their interest basically over actually getting the job, basically making money, they'll realize that and to trust you even more, and again enhancing on that trust factor that I said before, basically select you over a competitor and just go with you even though your price could be a tad bit higher. So you have to put the customer first. It's hard to do at the beginning because you really want work, you really want the jobs, you really want to make the money, produce the jobs and all that. But if you put the customer first and really speak to their heart about, oh, you recommend this, you recommend that, it's going to be much easier for them to, it'll be much easier to sell the job, because they'll see that you're looking out for the best for them and not just looking out for cash. And once you see that, because a lot of contractors in this industry is very snobby, so if you're able basically to stand out, you'll be able with just this tip alone increase your sales by 10%. If you're able to increase your sales by 10%, you'll win. You win a lot more jobs. You'll make a lot more money, because again, you'll be able to price a little bit more. Because if you're only winning under 30% of your job, basically estimates you give out, the only reason why that should be happening is because you're the highest bidder. If you're one of the lowest bidders, you're basically underbidding, you have a problem when it comes to your bidding, and you have a problem when it comes to your job. Because when people get a lot of quotes and they see one person give them a very low quote and someone gives a much higher quote and the average falls between here and they're basically far below under, they know that they're not really quality, they just want the job. So even though they're the lowest basic quality, the lowest price, they probably won't go with them because they don't trust them at all. So there's a saying that price speaks value. So when a lot of people are priced higher, people kind of see, oh, they're priced that way not just because they're very expensive, because they basically know what they're going to do. They have the talent, they are valued, and they can prove what they can do. So they're priced at this point because they'll do the job. People, when they price very low, means they're not experienced, they're not reputable, they're not good at what they do, they're not confident. So they price low because they just want the job. So again, like I said, so you gotta price your jobs right to begin with, and also being able to improve your sales will make you be able to price even higher, and also implementing all these tips while pricing your job higher, you'll make even more money in the long term and overall. Because if also you have a problem with, not to try to ramble on, but if you also have a problem with you have so many basic jobs to produce, maybe start pricing more. So maybe not start pricing more, maybe start increasing your prices. If you're really getting booked out so much, increase your prices and see how bad you get booked up. If you're still getting booked up, increase your prices again. It's all supply and demand. If you keep meeting demand, if supply keeps meeting demand, increase prices. It's like it's that simple. When I hear people getting booked out, if you're getting booked out and you can't really increase your production, it makes increased prices, because you'll be making more if you literally don't get a drop off at all. You'll be making more in your business and for yourself. Of course, people are not always like that, but as a business owner, you wanna also prioritize customer satisfaction, but also prioritize your business, basically yourself and your business with that. So also another tip, along with establishing trust, and this goes hand with establishing trust and basically putting the customer first before a sale, is give them a good experience during the estimate. This goes with the trust and putting the customer first. What you can do that not a lot of contractors do is that walk around the estimate, bring the customer, walk around the house. If it's an exterior job or interior, walk around the actual problem or what they want. Walk around with them, point out things. There's problems of there needs scraping, sanding here, you need a primer here, you need prepping here, caulking, like whatever you need, point it out to them. Recommend. Don't say, oh, you should do this. I recommend going with this, because when they hear the word I recommend, it seems better than, oh, we should do this because this and this, because then they probably will look to other people to see if they agree. But if you say I recommend, it's a sense of authority, an authority with, there's a sense of authority among them. So basically what you do is just walk around the estimate. If it's exterior, let's say it's exterior repaint, you walk around the house, you point out all the things that you have to basically mark down for them to give them an estimate. So I recommend doing this, I recommend this. You want this painted white, you want this painted teal, you want painted this blue. Everything, walk around with them, give them a good experience. Don't make this seem like a sales, make it seem like you're just getting the house painted. And you're doing this like you're one of their best friends. You're doing it for them. So walk around with them. Also, when you get there, talk to them, ask them, basically, you gotta give them a good experience. If you nail these points, establishing trust before and during the estimates, putting the customer before the sale, and giving them a good experience during the estimate, using these 3 tips, 1, you'll win more jobs. 2, you'll be eventually being able to basically increase your prices, because you're going to be valued much higher. You're going to beat out your competitors more because you're doing better than them, because this industry is not that competitive when it comes to this nature. Of course, there's a lot of good painters, but there's not a lot of good ownership. So you're able to do these ethics, improve them in your sales, basic tactics and stuff. You'll win more jobs, you'll price more, you'll have more business because you're beating out your competitors, and that's what you want. Do these damn 3 tips. Like I said before, don't underbid your jobs. Do not underbid your jobs. If that is your main tactic to win jobs, and you're not a brand new business, stop doing that. You're living out so much money, you're wasting your damn time on these projects. You're underbidding jobs severely just to acquire them, because you can't sell the job to begin with. Practice your sales. You're in a business. If you're a business owner, you have to practice sales, because this is selling. You're selling your service. Not everything's gonna be word of mouth or referrals. You have to sometimes spend money on marketing, or people you don't even know, strangers, that are not word of mouth. You have to practice sales so you can, again, price your jobs higher and win more jobs, because as a business owner, you gotta do what's the best things to do for your business, to grow your business, if that's what you want, because you can make a serious substantial amount of income in this business, but you have to do the things in order to basically do so. So basically, there's a lot of contractors out there underbidding jobs just to win it. If you want to establish a dominance, basically a dominance against your competition. You have to sell better than them. You have to be better than them. You have to be valued better than them. You have to be more reputable than them. You have to be better on every single measure when it comes to smoothness, streamline, when it comes to customer service, customer satisfaction. To beat your competition in 5 to 10 years, you have to dominate everything. You have to dominate everything. Sorry, that was my phone ringing. You have to dominate everything. That's how you beat your competition. If you don't want to be the best, then keep doing what you're doing. But if you want to be the best, you have to look for everything you can improve on to be the best, because people who are the best never stop improving to be the best. So you have to do so to basically be the best, because this industry is more than just painting. There's a sales aspect to this industry and to this basically your business, because the sales is what get you the jobs and the work for you to give income to yourself, generate revenue for your business, also pay for your subcontractors or employees. It's the sales is what gets you the work to make the money for you to make a living. So if you're not good at selling, your business won't be good for very long if you don't improve. Because of course there's word of mouth, there's referrals, that you should sell 80-90%, maybe 100% of word of mouth and referrals. But that's not a business. You kind of have a job at that point. To make a business, you have to be basically tacking on every little source you can to try to capitalize on every little thing to hit those revenue goals of $500 to $1 million in revenue produced in a year, then up to 10 million. But that takes a very long time. But you have to hit these core principles and improve it every month and every year that goes by in your business, so you can do that, hit those goals later on. But not everybody wants to aspire to that. Of course, there's business owners that just want to be let's say stable. They don't really want to scale to that type of level. They just want to paint houses from time to time. But this is not to them. This is for people who want to dominate, who want to build a business, and want to grow to never heights, basically to very, very high heights. You have to improve your sales. Use these tips. You'll be able to get much better at sales. You'll be able to win more jobs, and again, price your jobs more so you can make way more money for your business and for yourself. Because again, like I said, you need good profit margins to invest back in your business. And where does that start? Sales and pricing your jobs correctly to do so. So if you want to win more jobs and charge more, you have to improve your sales skills, because at the end of the day, this is more than just giving someone a quote. You're giving them an experience, because they're paying you lots of money to just paint on their house. So you got to take the time to improve, and you'll see the benefits it reaps you if you want to hit these type of levels and get better to be able to basically get charged more. So with that, this wraps the video of basically how to win jobs, basically win more jobs with ease. My name is Daniel Pereira. Much appreciated. Like I said before, subscribe, like this video, comment any questions you have below, anything else you want me to cover, or any questions about what I said. It'd be much appreciated. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.